Alright guys, welcome back to another Zenless Zero update video. In today's video, we will be going over the updated 1.4 banners. We now have the official confirmation on the 1.4 lineup, 2 brand new S ranks, as well as all the featured A rank characters and the new W engine details have all been confirmed. So we will go over everything new in this video and also determine the value of these banners as well. Should you be pulling on these banners or not? And also, if you guys want to keep being updated on everything about Zenless Zero, make sure to like and subscribe and put those notifications on for more Zenless Zero updates where we cover any news about this game on the channel 24/7. But alright guys, let's get into it and talk about the official 1.4 banner characters. So recently, it was confirmed on the latest Zenless livestream a few days ago. Pretty much last week, they revealed a ton of info. They provided a ton of info on this update, including everything we need to know about the banners, and it's very different than usual. As we saw, 1.4 is a lot different than what we're used to. It seems like a soft relaunch of the game. In 1.4, there is no first or second phase. We actually are getting 2 character banners at the same time. So for this update, there is only going to be one phase, the S rank Miyabi and the S rank Harumasa at the same time. Due to this, 1.4 will also be shorter than our usual cycle. Usually, you guys know our usual cycle is about 6 weeks. Now, instead of that, it's going to be a 4-week cycle. And instead of having a first and second phase, we're only getting a single phase. So really different. We'll see if this keeps up in the upcoming patches. Is this going to be the norm from now on? Or is this only a special thing for 1.4? And after that, we're going back to our usual cycle. We will see. But let's talk about the banners themselves. So here is what the Miyabi banner is going to be looking like. Starting on the 18th of December, Miyabi is going to drop on the game as the anomaly character and the first ever frost element character in the game, which is pretty exciting. Now the featured A ranks on their banner is going to be Piper and Tsukaku. Both of these are very good A ranks. Talking about the actual A ranks themselves, Piper is pretty much the best 4-star anomaly DPS that we have right now. Good damage, she applies flinch on the enemies, and she even has some damage support buffs. Tsukaku, on the other hand, is one of the best 4-star supports in the game, providing big attack buffs, and we can see her even getting better paired up with Miyabi, as Tsukaku should still be able to buff Miyabi with her ice damage buffs and her big attack buff. Now this is what the Miyabi banner is going to be looking like. Overall, the value of this banner is pretty insane, guys. Miyabi is going to be a really good damage dealer. I'm pretty sure she's going to be in the meta for a while. And these A ranks are pretty good options. So overall, the value of this banner is one of the best banners we've had so far. Now moving on to the other banner. So alongside Miyabi, we then have the Harumasa banner, which they revealed great news about this guy in the live stream. We all know it and we saw it previously. Harumasa will be indeed given out for free as a free limited S rank character. This was really hype news. I know a lot of players were excited about this, which could also be the reason why he's running alongside Miyabi and why we're not getting a first and second phase. So for those who wanted Miyabi and Harumasa, luckily we won't have to worry about pulling for both. And for pulling for Harumasa, you can simply get him for free from an event. All you have to do is complete an event and then you'll be able to claim him. So really easy, guys. Now here's what Harumasa banner is going to look like as well. If you guys want to summon on him, I wouldn't suggest it, but if you really like the character, sure. The Harumasa banner is going to be the S rank, of course, the electric attack character, and the featured A ranks are going to be Lucy. And we also have Seth making his first return since the 1.1 banner. Lucy and Seth are actually pretty good A ranks as well. I use Lucy and Seth on my team right now. Seth is a pretty good shielder, pretty good support character. Lucy as well is a pretty good support character for some teams. I really like this character. So the A ranks of the banners are actually quite valuable, but the only thing dragging this banner down is the fact that Harumasa is given out for free, which for overall value of your account, you really have no need to pull on this banner. So yeah guys, this is what both banners are going to be looking like for the whole duration of the 1.4 update. In terms of value, this one is a lot more obvious, as I stated previously, especially for previous updates, since we're getting Harumasa completely free. there's pretty much no reason to summon unless you really like the character. Let's say you really like the design and you really like the character that much, then sure, you can go for Mindscape, or specifically if you're looking for copies of the A-Rakes, if you want Lucy or Seth, sure, you can try to snipe them, but for overall value of your account, going all in for Miyabi is the best play right now. Not only Miyabi is going to be one of the best characters in the game, the A-Rakes on this banner are very good as well and have many uses in many teams. So for that reason, the value of her banner is insane, guys. Piper and Sukaku are both top tier A-Rank characters. So this banner is really stacked. They really went all out with this banner, and this update, it's looking pretty insane. Now, you guys let me know in the comments, will you be summoning for Miyabi or Harumasa? What are your plans going to be going into the 1.4 update? Now let's check out what the W engine details for both Miyabi and Harumasa are going to be. Starting off with what we know about Miyabi's engine, her main stat of the engine is going to be crit rate, which is pretty good. Miyabi needs a lot of crit rate in her kit. And then we have the effect here, increase crit ice damage by 55%, up to a max of 88% if you get full dupes. So it goes up by 8% for each dupe. Now when using DX special attack or when any ally inflicts anomaly on an enemy, the wielder's ice element damage is also boosted by 18% up to 28%, and then stacking up to 2 times. Each stack lasts for 15 seconds and each stack duration is calculated separately. Now this is really strong, a lot of ice damage and a lot of crit ice damage for Miyabi, which is exactly what she needs. You do want to build her with a lot of crit rate, she's going to be a really strong DPS. And now we went over Miyabi's engine, and now we can also go over the Harumasa engine. So I'm going to pull it up on the screen here. Here's the effect. I believe the main stat is also crit rate for him. He also needs a lot of crit rate, and he even has crit rate in the effect. Here it says increase crit rate by 10%, goes up by 1.5% for each dupe, which is for his dash attack, boost electric elemental damage by 40%, up to a max of 64%, and then when any ally inflicts an anomaly on an enemy or causes daze, the wielder's crit rate is further increased by 10%, and this goes up to 15 seconds. A lot of crit rate from his engine, a crit rate main stat, and then from this effect here, you get another 20% at 0 dupes, which is pretty insane, guys. That's pretty much like 40. I believe it was calculated around 44% of crit rate only from this engine, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, guys, with the 1.4 banners officially revealed, these are really hype banners. Again, let me know what you guys plan to do for this update. For me, I'm definitely going all in for Miyabi. I've been hyped for her for a while now. That pretty much concludes all the new info I got for you guys for this video. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. Put those notifications on for more Zenless Zone Zero updates. I just got back from a break, so I'll be back at it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.